Hey, my friend Terry Petrovic here, and today I want to ask you a question, and that question is building or branding? You know, if you're like most network marketing professionals or people who want to be full-time in this profession, you struggle with the thought of looks versus tactics versus, you know, how do you really build your organization so you can get to that point where you're actually earning a 6 or 7 figure income doing this thing full time? Well, I'm here to tell you today that most people miss the boat. And what do I mean by that is that most people are focused too much on their brand. They want things to look pretty. I mean, I've got some great flowers behind me, could be a nice backdrop, but you know what? Truth is, you don't really care about that. What you care about more than anything else is that, how do I get to that next level of success? And I'm here to tell you that you want to know the secrets. You want to know the skills, the tactics. You don't really care about what my background is. I could have a plain white wall. But if I deliver the message and the skills that you want to know, then I've got your attention. You see, you know, today I probably look kind of nappy. I haven't shaved in 3 or 4 days. Got a junky t-shirt on, my hat on. You know, none of that really matters. But what I want you to know, what really matters to you is this. The secret to building a successful business is getting into the mind of your prospect and asking yourself some key questions. You get into the mind of the prospect by saying, what is their pain? What is their struggles? Where do they hang out? Do you really have a written description of who you're really looking for? You know, a lot of times when people start, you know, creating their online presence and their brand, if you will, they talk about, you know, their passions, their interests, and all that's good because that's how we can, you know, share our interests and make connections, whatever those connections are. For me, it's like I love being outdoors. I love gardening. I just love being out in the country. I'm like a half an hour from anywhere. And that's the way I like it. That's me. That's who I am. But what you need to understand is while that's important, prospects really don't care that much about that. Yeah, they like to have the commonality, make that connection, but what they want to know is that how do you solve their problems? And a mistake I see lots of people make consistently is they don't ever deliver the meat and the potatoes. Why? They don't know what's on the menu. They don't have the skills. So what I want you to understand is that if you really want to use attraction marketing and you want to build a strong brand that, you know, really has people coming to you left and right, it's going to be based on the content that you deliver. Think about this. Think about your biggest challenges, your biggest struggles. Study that, get good at that, and then share that. That's the secret, my friend, is learning and growing and sharing, teaching people. Because odds are, no matter what your struggles are, odds are that there are some prospects out there in other businesses who are struggling at the same way you are, maybe a little bit more difficult than you are, maybe they're a little bit more advanced than you are. But it's knowledge that is key. It's how do you do a great video? How do you organize it? You probably want to tell them what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you've told them. And always have a call to action. Very simple formula for doing videos. Articles, same way. You want to be content rich. You want to provide, you want to be, I guess the best way to say it is the go-to person for knowledge. And, you know, I wish I could say it was easy, but it's not. Never been for me. It takes work. And that's a lot of the patterns that I see with wannabe network marketers is they want to have the lifestyle. They want to be, you know, recognized as a leader, but they're not willing to get down in the trenches, do the work, do the studying, and master the skill sets. You know, I've talked to probably 3 or 4 people this week alone about, you know, their struggles in building their business and their desired marketing approach. And the truth is they've never really mastered one marketing approach. And you don't even have to master it. I'm just saying, you know, get like 10 or 20 leads a week with one approach before you go on to another approach. You know, people do this for a little while, they dabble over there for a while, and over here and over there, and they're all over the place. They're on information overload, they haven't mastered anything, and they end up quitting. So if you want to prevent that scenario for you and, more importantly, your team, get good at a couple of things. You're going to build your brand by building your skills. Make note of that. That is really important. If I could say anything to you, that if you want to be recognized as a quote-unquote expert or a guru or a leader, you've got to be solving problems. So again, your homework assignment really is get into the head of the prospect that you have for your business. Whatever their pain is, you may think about your products, think about your business and say, okay, who would this appeal to? And then provide content, videos, articles, blog posts, interact with people in forums where those people are hanging out, and be a problem solver. If you don't know how to solve the problems, find other people who are, and then model after them. Study success and then share that success. You don't have to know how to solve all the problems, but if you want to build a strong brand, the absolutely best way to do that is to build your skill sets. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. My name is Terry Petrovic, and remember this, your success is my business. Make it a better than terrific day. We'll talk to you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye now.